Have you ever wondered what it would be like to watch Gilmore Girls for the very first time without being able to see it? Well, this morning I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across one of the fan pages dedicated to Gilmore Girls. There was a girl asking to have a certain moment described. She was blind and she had no idea what had happened at a specific moment. Many people jumped in to say that it was the moment where Richard Gilmore walked into his study to sit down on a chair and he was very sad. I thought, what if I described your favorite moment of silence? Touch the screen if you've heard this before. Hi, I'm Valerie Campbell. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, and I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes, which are only possible when you engage with this post on your FYP. Let me know what your favorite moment of silence was on Gilmore Girls, and perhaps we can shed some light. Season 5, episode 21 at the 31-minute mark. Rory turns around, walks out of the office. On the left side of her is the wood from the door of Mitchum's office, and in front of her are cubicles. She starts to walk down. There is a map attached to the cubicle. The camera angle has changed as we see Rory walk towards camera. The cubicles are on the left side while the managerial offices are on the right. Down the hallway are several filing cabinets with files and filing systems on top of them. The office is busy with a multitude of people walking back and forth and standing up in their cubicles. There are green potted plants on the top of some of the cubicles. The lights are on, fluorescent, bad lighting. Rory is wearing a white short sleeve crew neck top underneath a pale blue sweater tank top with white thick straps with black tiny dots. She's also wearing black pants and perhaps black kitten heels if I'm remembering correctly. She's wearing a brown wristwatch with a white face on her left arm, a black lanyard around her neck with a ID badge that hits at her waist. Her hair is pulled back and her makeup is very demure. Her head is down and she has a look of worry on her face as her arms are crossed around her notebooks. She continues to walk down the hallway as a woman in a light lavender top passes her on her left, while a man behind her with a teal long-sleeve button-front shirt with a gold tie. The man behind her in the teal shirt has his sleeves rolled up. He is carrying a clipboard and he starts to walk behind her into the cubicle. Rory's head is down and her eyes are pointed towards the ground. A man in a purple shirt with his sleeves rolled up and his arms behind his head starts to walk behind her as he walks towards his cubicle. She is now passing more filing cabinets on her left that are next to the cubicles with file folder boxes on top of them. There's more hustle and bustle behind her, deep in the background. Rory starts to pass the camera as the angle tilts towards the cubicles. Her face is of shock. You can now see that she is wearing earrings. She is walking into the cubicle and her body is in profile. Her hair is pulled back into a ponytail. She walks behind the wall into her cubicle. She is standing in her cubicle. In front of her is a small desk, perhaps a reception where she can greet people. She is still standing. Her head is still down. She is still grasping all of her things. The cubicle is filled with plants, papers, post-it notes, files, baskets. She finally puts her stuff down. The camera subtly starts to pull back as we see more of the cubicle. She is still standing. Her hands are at her side. Backgrounds start to cross in front of her. She is finally sitting at her cubicle. In front of the cubicle, you can see on the left-hand side filing boxes. Behind her is a man sitting at his cubicle. And to the right of her, you see a man in a bright blue shirt carrying a yellow folder. He is walking. We pull back to see her still sitting in the cubicle, more people walking back and forth. And in the upper left-hand corner of the screen is the exit sign. The camera pulls back more to reveal the cubicle that is in front of her. On the filing cabinets are pictures, photo collages attached to the metal cabinet with magnetic clips. On the other side, see pictures on the wall.